In one universe, the daughter of Nightcrawler and the Scarlet Witch is essential in ending one of the X-Men's longest ongoing battles, Wolverine vs. Cyclops. Talia Wagner-Aka Nocturne is the daughter of Kurt Wagner and Wanda Maximoff from Earth 2182 and works alongside her father in the X-Men of her native dimension. Although it appears Cyclops and Wolverine's rivalry exists on multiple worlds throughout the multiverse, in Nocturne's world, Scott would have killed Logan if not for the timely intervention of Talia to end it once and for all. Nocturne is also a member of the Exiles, a group of superhumans plucked from parallel worlds, tasked with traveling to other universes with given missions to accomplish to ensure that world's prolonged survival. In Exiles number 4142, Nocturne remembers her life before the Exiles, specifically after a battle between the X-Men and Apocalypse. While her X-Men are victorious, an accident with the villain's chronal disruptor swaps her Aunt Kate Pryde with her younger counterpart from the past. While Professor Wolverine and the other X-Men try to figure out how to undo the exchange, their daily lives are interrupted by the unexpected return of Cyclops, who left after Wolverine killed Charles Xavier while under the control of the Shadow King. Scott is accompanied by his new team, the Brotherhood. In Exiles number 42 by writer-artist Jim Calafier, the X-Men and the Brotherhood battle each other, and the prodigal son returns to have words with the X-Men's current headmaster. Although punches are thrown and egos are bruised, Wolverine is no match for Cyclops, the latter blaming Logan for everything including both Xavier and Jean Grey's deaths. Despite Wolverine's attempts at pointing out the truth, Cyclops is beyond reason, prepared to kill his former teammate without any hesitation. While Logan is paralyzed and unable to defend himself, Nocturne must step in, using her powers of possession to ultimately take control of Wolverine's body and use it to kill Cyclops for him. Cyclops and Wolverine will feud in every universe, whether it is because of issues with leadership or battling over their mutual love. Jean Grey, Wolverine and Cyclops have constantly butted heads, both physically and verbally for years. Although they often put aside their differences to work together as X-Men, other worlds had different outcomes where one or the other isn't afraid to use lethal force to end the conversation. In this case, Scott not only sees Logan as a murderer whom he blamed for other failures in his personal life, but he also views the X-Men as guilty for keeping him on the team. After assembling a makeshift version of the Brotherhood, Scott returns home to seek justice for these crimes. Although Logan is nearly paralyzed and clearly punishing himself for Xavier's death, Scott's anger and hurt cloud his judgment enough to justify killing students or hurting his former friends. No longer considering Scott like family, Nocturne rallies others to fight but is unable to stop the former X-Men from having Logan in his arms, ready to deliver the final blow. Unable to use her powers of briefly possessing people on Cyclops, Nocturne makes a split decision and possesses the body of Armageddon, Apocalypse's son who defected to the X-Men. She uses his telekinesis to animate Logan's nigh-paralyzed limbs so he can extract his adamantium claws into Cyclops, killing him immediately. One can argue Nocturne manipulates others including Logan to kill another X-Man, but her actions are justifiable in ending another threat to her chosen family. Although it appears their battles are over in the mainstream Marvel world, these stories show that the other X-Men aren't afraid to step in and end Wolverine and Cyclops' feud if necessary,